Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily.
Good morning. Good morning. What up, room? MSG in the house. Tech T. Robert. What's going on? Still did not take out that all-time high. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing that we did not take that out. Kind of shocking. Kind of shocking, to be honest. Good morning, Donovan, Deshaun, Loot, Eric. Tickling it with a feather, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's probably going to be the draw on liquidity. I am shocked that we did not get there overnight. It's really kind of amazing. We did finally run this, I guess did it run it? Yeah, it ran it late last night after opening this low resistance liquidity to the left here that we were looking for it to take out earlier. Not quite sure what to expect other than the all-time high to be hit today. I mean, we're 20 points from it. I don't know. 20 points from it. So, I mean, I think we just go up. Maybe a quick gap, fill it open. I don't really know. Gap's only 20 points down. Kind of a tricky spot. I'm going to be very careful today. There's no point in being anything crazy, doing anything crazy. No point in that. I am considering just kind of taking a long, say we push up into like 63. Let me see here. Might scalp it. Kind of like I may just park an order at like 63 for that run through the high there. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's check the news right quick. Let's go over Mancini's numbers, levels. We have Michigan inflation expectations at 10, but there's only around 2. It's only 2-star. Mancini's levels for his A+ setup here, he's basically just saying hold a long runner. But for his A++ setup, we would need to sweep the 65.35, which we are 60 points away from, 55 points away from. That would be his A+ level. He's got marked out his other levels here for potential failed breakdown setups. I mean, you know, you could kind of take any of these for like a failed breakdown setup, but this area down here is the biggest area, so he kind of wants to see if we can push down into here and then kind of recover the 30 to get long or sweep the daily low. I don't know. You got several levels of interest down here to the downside. You know, obviously he's a failed breakdown trader, so no longs until a big pullback. So we'll see. idea for today is I'm going to take the... Am I going to take the first inside bar today? I don't even know. Good morning, Francis. I don't remember what happened with the first inside bar Monday. Let's go back and look. We got time. Why not? What was a Monday? So 4 or 5 days ago was what, the 7th or 8th? The 7th. So what happened on the 7th? Okay, so yeah, the 7th won. Now let's go over to the 8th. I just honestly don't remember. So Monday won, Tuesday won. Yeah. I think Wednesday lost, right? Yeah. Oh, hold on. So it triggered to the short. Yeah, Wednesday lost. So Monday, Tuesday won, Wednesday lost, and then yesterday won. So, yeah, right now it's 3 out of 4 for the week. I don't know why I couldn't remember what happened Monday, Tuesday. What up, Alpha? You won't be trading today? All right. Appreciate you, Predator. Have a good weekend. What up, Pine Tree? I was just looking at the 5-minute inside bar, seeing how it performed this week. Looks like it's 3 out of 4. I don't feel like I capitalized on that this week, though. I don't feel like I did. Don't feel like I did. I did have some evals re-bill from Take Profit Trader, so we do have 3 other evals that we'll be using on Take Profit Trader there. You missed it yesterday. Yeah, I did. I took it, but only on an eval. So it's 3 out of 4. Typically runs, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 4 is kind of like 3 out of 5 is kind of like what you expect. So I'll still take it today if it lines up with bias, I guess. Just depends. I'm trying to determine how I want to do the open here. I mean, I think that we go to the all-time highs. So I'm not quite sure how I want to work it. How do we want to play it? Let the players play. I am currently already long on one of my evals. Just looking for the run through the all-time high. See if we just go up at open. I might go, let's see, what would that be? What's 15.60 ticks? Might go for a little half or smash here too. Risk 1500 for 1500. See how she goes. Super low tick volume through. Yeah. It's a big alert. Yeah, we are like right there, huh? I am thinking that we're going to get to run through 68 at open. This thing is just like how to manage it. So I'll be looking to get long, I think, at open. Backtest is a 3-minute. No, David, I've been meaning to. I just haven't done it yet. I'll do that this weekend 100%. I'll do it tonight. I don't know why. I've just been meaning to do it and just never done it. So we'll see kind of what happens. Got a 5 minutes until open here. And we'll just go there. I'm thinking about just looking for a long. I might long off the open level. We'll see. I'm still doing the 5 second. Yeah. Good morning. I've been waiting. I really wanted a different kind of account to do it with. That's kind of what I was thinking right here. It's like whether or not I just straight take it. It's been losing a lot lately, or at least the way I've been doing it. So we got about 3 minutes left until open here. All right, let me see if I can just... Just making sure that works. You try to do it manually, the 15 second, definitely hit or miss. Yeah, I haven't done the 15 second in a minute. I need to go back and look at the last month on it. What up, LH? Good morning. Little pullback here. All right, what do we got here? Got about a minute and 40 seconds. What up, Husk? Top Step's such a pain, taking over 100K out from them since December, and now they send me a warning that I'm not abiding by their rules of failing funded accounts. Oh. Yeah, that could make sense. 1 minute, 30 seconds. You think we go lower, Dylan? I don't know. Maybe. Might sweep the open. All right, 1 minute here. Morning, Bashar. No, you can't. You can't swing trade on that. Okay. Ten seconds. What prop firms allow that? I think Fideus does. There is one other one, and I cannot remember who it is. Oh, did I get tagged in up here and it didn't take me? Oh. Okay, I'm just in one up there. Pulling back to the low here. Somehow that thing got me. All right, there's the gap fill. Trying to see if I can't add a little more into this. You guys will stop trading Top Step. TPT has been amazing. Yeah, TPT or I did get tagged in, Matty Matt, and it's tagged me out. Thought I was going to run the high. What up, Design? I would recommend TPT or Trade Day, Bulanox. You know, any of those is good. I mean, any of them, you know. Yeah, I got tagged into the 5 minis I was adding up there at the top, and then it it stopped me out. I mean, it's okay, it's fine. And then I hedged 2 accounts, one long, one short at open. I'm still long here, but looks like it's probably gonna, it might blow the account. Grab the 1 minute short. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here for a push through. Oh, wait. Why is my stop loss 20? My stop loss is 20 ticks. That's wrong. Yeah, I lost $100 on that. Bounced off the open pretty heavy there. Pretty nice. What up, Black Phoenix? 980. We'll see. We're going to hit that previous day close down there. 24,000 area, basically. Too scared to short it. Way too scared to long it. VWAP area here. Lose the VWAP. I may, man, I don't know if I like a short here, to be honest. trying to be careful here. No point in doing anything crazy. I didn't realize I'm still on the 5-second chart, guys. I'm still over here on the 5-second chart. You realize it. All right. The idea there was to long there. Long from 980. I don't know if we get there. That's kind of why I was thinking that long here, though, and then I moved the stop too quick. I'm going to try a little bounce play here off previous day close. See if we get the full 10 here. There we go. Previous day close holding up there. We got London low down there, 969. 10 points on the funded. It's Friday walking away. Good job, Francis. Possible the ass nation is making the market hold their breath. I don't know. I have no idea, Raul, if they change the commissions. I really don't know. What up, Housey Faye? Good morning. Previous day close holding up there. This could possibly be where we get the 5-minute inside bar. We'll see. All right, we're just waiting, guys. We filled the gap. There's reason to think if we get back above 35, we could just go, but could just be an inside bar here. Could be forming. We'll see what happens. The idea on this Bulanox funded account is I want to get around $500 a day on it. So we're up 138. So maybe one more 10-point trade because it is Friday. And we'll call it a day on that one. Three minutes left on this inside bar. Also news at 10 a.m. It's not 5-star, though. It's not 3-star, 5-star, whatever you call it. ES above the VWAP here. We do have an SMT. We have a bullish SMT on the ES right here. Which we've been getting a lot of SMTs recently, though. So let's kind of see what happens. Just waiting. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. All right. What up, Andy? All right, let's take a look at the 5-minute chart here. We do got a potential inside bar here. And right now the stop loss is around 20 points, which means I could go 3 micros. So what is that? 20, 40, 60? No, it's like 120 in risk. So yeah, right around 20 points. I don't really, like, obviously I think we go up, but like, well, 23. I'm going to go down to 2 micros. Good morning, Alito. May not even be an inside bar. We're pushing up. It's getting close. All right, let me get the order in over here. Shit. $54 would be the target. All right, tagged in here. Target's going to be 54. $54 is the target. The Belito. It's manipulated, yeah. Your trading view chart is different than your ninja chart. That's crazy. I wonder why. Yeah, it must have rolled over. That could have happened there. I'm in on everything right here long, by the way. All the fundeds. Looking for 54. Let's see here. Let's push to 54 here. Come on, get the push. And I might take 10 on this account, on this Bulanox if we get it, because we've already taken one small win today. Two and a half minutes until the macro time here. Macro time. Let's go, Luke. Nice job. See if we can go here. If we can kind of close above 34, then put in a little 5-minute OB here would be nice. Yes, kind of breaking out here, and Nasdaq's not really following suit. Not following suit here. Yes, pushing up 90 here. Nasdaq pulling back. It will be nice to close above 35 here on this 5-minute candle. I think if we close above 35 there, we really can take off. And that would also be a new 5-minute candle there as well, coming up about 20 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to do it, but maybe. I mean, it's not that far away here. 15 seconds. Come on, push it. Push it. And there's a new 5-minute candle. We're also in the macro too. It's not exactly what we were hoping on that next candle. Just being patient. It's Friday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take 10 on this account. I'll hold it on the other ones, but I'll just take my 10 points on this one. Actually, let's go 15. the aspect of the VWAP here. Just leave an eval. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Tech T. This will be my only trade on my funded accounts today, win or lose. Last protection is that the 12 level down there at the 200 EMA on the 5-minute here. It's kind of our last line of protection. Gets below that, then this is probably a loss. But again, we're sized appropriately. I'm in 2 micros over here on the funded. This is a funded account, but we're in 1 mini. So we're sized appropriately here. You know what? I don't know why I'm trying to short this, because here's the thing. If this thing goes, it really is going to go. I mean, if we close above 35, I think we expand through the highs pretty quickly. So I may as well go for all-time highs on this one. I'm still going to go for just 20 over here on these other accounts. But let's see if this thing, because if we can get above 35, if we can close above 35, I just think this thing goes. So let's just kind of see what happens. Got to get above 35 here, though. If we can get above 35, we go. Need to close above 35. Not really doing anything here. I feel fine about this trade, win or lose. I think it's fine. Obviously, I prefer it to win, but I don't feel any kind of certain kind of emotion here about it. So I'm in all my PAs right now, Matty Matt. We're in about 20 accounts right now in this trade. Another 5-minute candle about to open here. We got top of the hour in 5 minutes. 2-star news in 5 minutes as well. Rip it up for the stream. Yeah, it does. I hate weeks for sure. It does remind me of that as well. Nice push here finally. Looking for 54 over here on these accounts. If this candle can close above 34 here, take us up to 54. What up, Mo? See if this thing wants to continue to go. Might take this off the 50 level, guys. Let me see. Our trail hard. See if this thing can get through that 50 level with some strength here. Through 50, I think we just run into that 68. I'm looking at this level right here. 51 and a quarter. You know what I'll do here? Gotta put the stop down here. Up $500. Let's go, Eric. No call today. You're literally chopped up and down. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, above the highs already here. 59, 65.94. This next push, I want to see it get through. I want to see it get through here. I really don't want it to come back to my entry. Come on. I want to see it push right back through 50 here. I really don't want this thing to come back to my entry. Trying to give it room. Let's go. I hate weeks. Why move the stop down? Because I'm not supposed to move the stop on this until it hits 20 points, and we did not hit 20 points. We hit 15. So the stop's really not supposed to be moved here. So it's not really supposed to be moved. And we got news in 1 minute. I do think the pushback through 50 here, like, we're going to go fast. All right, that's what I wanted to see right there. So now I will go break even if it gets back above that wick there. Push back into the 50. Should just expand right here. Come on, get back up there. All right, I'm going to go stop to break even here with the news. We're up 8, 9, 10 points here. I could just take the 10 points and be done for the day, but I think we just pushed through the highs here. Oh, come on. Stop me out. You got to be kidding me. That's annoying. I guess that's why you don't move the stop. That's why you don't move the stop. That's why you don't move the stop. I guess I should have taken my 10 points. Stopped out over here on the other accounts too, only up 30 bucks. I mean, you know, not mad about it. The news there kind of, we just never got to the 20 points. I think we are. Like 15, 16 points there. If we get above 50, I may stab this again. So I think if we get above 50 here, this thing goes. That's why you sell before the news. Yeah, Takamura. I did move the stop, though. I did move the stop. I did at least move the stop. Man, I think if we get through 50 here, we just go. It feels bad to buy, though, again. Does feel bad to buy it again. Yeah, Justin, I think so too. If it pulls back down here to this entry, I'm going to get back in. I don't think that's unreasonable. All right, up $200 now. Turn this candle red here. I think this thing's just going to go. Feels bad. Should not have moved the stop. It would have paid. Probably should. I mean, I do think it's a smart thing to move the stop right there. I can't really argue with moving the stop going into news, right? Yeah, because like it could have easily just stopped me out and then I would have felt bad, right? So at least we got stopped out for some profit. My friend texted me, said, don't move the stop. Got to move the stop, bro. It's right there on the news. You got to. But up 230 on this funded account. We'll take it. Yeah, I think you get more, Pine Tree. I think you get the full 1-to-1 and also the all-time high. 2650 is the full 1-to-1. So I think it's just going to run right into the all-time high. So 5-minute inside buy, 4 out of 5 this week. 4 out of 5. Still long in some. Let's go. It's the easiest to wait when it breaks out or fails big time. Yeah, I mean, you could wait for the retest there. I mean, like on some of the 5-minute inside bars, like that's what I did the other day. Remember with Thursday? I was like, oh, I'm going to wait for a retest, right? So on the push out, and it does this maybe 60% of the time, where it pushes out, it pulls back to kind of the middle part of the gap. So once it gets 8 or 10 points back inside the gap, you could effectively put your limit order for the break back out of the gap and eliminate the drawdown. The problem is sometimes you're not going to get that re-entry. And that's what happened to me on yesterday. It never came back. Or was it yesterday or the day before? It was Wednesday. It never came back. So I think we run 100 points probably. What up, Wayne? Huss says 50%. The struggle has been so real these past few weeks. Yeah, for sure. But 5-minute inside bar has been banging. 4 out of 5 last week. 4 out of 5 this week. I mean, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid. I think we run up. Just how we run up. How do we get there is the question. I mean, that was definitely a little liquidity grab. We had this little 1 minute just hold here. Father turns in shooter. Oh, did he? Got an inversion on the 1. Did we? Where? I don't see that. Where are you seeing inverse at? Yeah, I heard somebody say that, but I'm not so sure. I don't know about that. I didn't really see it. I didn't see it. What is inside bar? Are you eating Snicker bars? No, no Snicker bar. I like Snickers. Inside bar is just on the 5 minute. I like to take the first inside bar. So it's simply a bar that closes inside the high and the low of the previous candle. So you see it's marked out in white here. And then you just take whichever direction it breaks. Now it's nice if you have a clear draw on liquidity to give you the idea that, you know, hey, maybe it's going to go to the right way. Maybe it's going to win. But it did kind of build out a little bull flag here and then break. Boom. But that's all it is. Anybody planning on souping the all-time high there? 24,068? Anybody planning on souping that level? Yes, above the high here. Still inside that 15-minute range here as well. Souping just means sell that level. So you think that it's just going to wick above a few points and then sell down. So you basically would just put a sell there. Pivot above, you're holding, we get below 200, below the 203 micros. You short, Coper? You will wait for a pullback first to get more power. Yeah. If we pull back into the 9 EMA at the 50 level, I might go long with 1 micro here. Looking for the 68 with a stop at the 40. So I need a pullback into 50. I don't know that we get it. Oh, you're long, Cooper. Let's go. So I'm going to risk $20 of my profit. So I'll be up $8 if this loses, if it tags me in. I'm on target 68. We'll pull back into the 9 EMA here. All right, I'm tagged in here. Just got a 10-point stop. I think at 60, I'll go stop to break even. All right, stop to break even now. Let's see if it can run now. All right, stopped out. I tried it. I tried it. Little pullback there. Good stop to break even. Chop is real. It is. It's a good day to be careful. I mean, interesting enough, we do have the open price, the 200 EMA, we got the VWAP, a lot of stuff right down in here in this 20 to 30 level, 25 to 30. Big SMT here at the high as well. You have 20 spread it all the way to VWAP. Ah. Let's see here. I might actually get a setup. I would like to kind of see us sweep through the VWAP there a little bit. Maybe we'll get a little long setup here. Maybe a long setup. So we got a little 1 minute gap left here on this pullback. No real sweep of liquidity yet. But with all-time highs right there, could be interesting. Do have a little tiny 1 minute gap there, but that shouldn't. 2 minute might be a little cleaner. Yeah, it looks like 2 minute might end up being cleaner here. $40 seconds left on this candle. What up, T.O.? What are you up to? ES busted the VWAP. Yeah. Back to that open price there. It did not close. It didn't sweep that low down there, though. I really wanted to sweep this low. Think you could probably short off this level and get these 10 points down to this low. Probably. I mean, if we get this inverse here without sweeping that low, I don't know. What up, Lambo? Yeah, 10 points. That's what I usually go for, the 10 points. I'm not going to do it because I'm overall bullish, but I don't think it's horrible. Short here, stop 12.5 points, target 15 points. Huh. Well, come on now. See, I talked about the 200 being down here. God dang it. I mean, I got to try it. Just did not run the all-time high there. Or didn't run this low down here. We'll see. I don't know. That's a big momentum candle, though. It's one of those trades where I'm not in love with it, to be honest. Might just kill it here. There we go. Rip it here. I don't know. I went break even a little soon there. Probably should have waited to the body of this candle, but just don't love it. Looks like it might finally break. Yeah. Yeah, there should have been my break even spot. I don't know why I didn't wait for that. Didn't really go back red, so... Might end up being a break-even trade anyway. Looks like it's just going to expand, maybe. Out of that trade, let's go. There we are. There's all-time highs. So it did work. I just didn't hold it. So Nasdaq's at the high now and ES is not. I'm breaking out of the 15-minute there. Are we just going to continue higher? Or is this a spot where you can short? I'm going to take it, guys. I'm going to try a stab short here. Just look for 10 points. And my stop's going to just be above the high here. See if we get 10-point rejection here off this level. Stopped out. Again, ES not near the high yet. Not at the high. It's approaching it now. What up, Trev? Front run? Yeah, probably a good idea. No, it's finally taking the buy stops. It might. Yeah, it could just go up. Nice job, Alito. Yeah, I was just looking for some sort of like a little 10-point retrace or something. I think like back into the 15-minute range here, it really could push down, back down. Up 687 across 9 accounts. Let's go. Nice job. Again, ES is not back above the high yet. ES all-time high 6,600, so still a ways to go. Well, 8 points, 7 points. Dun, 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 dun. So they're saying they got a person in custody, but they're not releasing his name and stuff yet. I think they have like, what, 48 hours or something to do that. We took $1,000 oil, like an $800 payout Tyson this week. So hard to trade all-time highs. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it makes it hard to short. And then you never know what setup's actually going to get you there. The 5-minute inside bar actually got us there. And like, that's the thing that I have to get better at, right? Trusting the trade and not going break even. Like, I think it was okay to go break even there because of the news. But, I mean, look at the 5-minute inside bar here. I mean, it's up 42 points. Took you straight to all-time highs. You did have a little retest on the news there, a little pullback. But if you just held, if you woulda, coulda, shoulda just held, you'd have been good. Public display. What are you saying? I'm going to end you in broad daylight. Yeah. No, it is wrong for sure. No matter what your beliefs are, doesn't matter. You don't like myths take on inside bars? You're going to end you. Yeah, true. What are we doing here? You could maybe try to get the bounce off the 15-minute opening range level there. You'd want to see us kind of build structure, I guess, above the all-time high here if it's going to continue up. Still holding there. Dun, dun. Trading View or Trade of 8? I use Trade of 8. It's fine. Trading View is a little bit laggy, but you know. You only go inside bars when it's raining and I'm thirsty. Let's go. Shorts are buying. I mean, the look at the buy that we had down here. I mean, we bought the previous day close. We literally bought the low a day. And you don't need the entire move. I mean, we say that all the time. You can see, bought there, sold there. End up being the low a day for now. Five minute, trying to put in a little harami here. We'll see. Doo-doo. Kind of holding up that whole all-time high number there. We're just going to go now. We're just going to just start going. Just break out and just start going. Huge volume at 70, yeah. So I was saying, if we can kind of hold above the all-time high there, it kind of makes sense to go. I'm going to stab here. Boom, 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 boom. Rebalance that 5 minute there. Let's see if we can go. I'm going to go stop to break even, probably like 73. Well, actually, I might just take 5 points here. Something like that. There we go. Running back up to the initial balance there. 1K contracts exchanged. 70 is the pivot. All right, Luke. Appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, I guess we can do a giveaway. I forgot about it this morning. I forgot about it. I would like to get this account up to like 400 or 500. I don't know. I should have taken the, I guess in hindsight, it's 2020. I was up the 10 points earlier to put me up $400 and I didn't take it. Right? She looks like she wants to explode higher. It waked up to 84.5 there. Interesting. MEQ. Oh, yeah, I guess it did. I got mine pulled up too. I didn't notice that. Grind to 24,100. Yeah, maybe. The pivot point sitting up there at 96. That could be a thing. No close, not a solid enough close yet, in my opinion. You missed the move last. Yeah, that's all right. We're going to 25K probably. At some point. At some point for sure. The market only goes up. Or so Joom says. Design, are you in here? I don't know if Design's here. I don't even think Design knows he won yesterday and was not here to collect. Poor Design. Yeah, definitely need a pullback. I do think a bounce along play should probably be okay. The only thing I don't love is that ES is below the initial balance, Nasdaq's above. So there's an SMT here, which we've been getting a lot of lately, and they haven't meant all that much. But I would not hate we'll see. Dow selling off. Yeah, ES is not at the highs yet either. It's kind of just hanging out here. I might try a little bounce long here. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It is Friday. Do we just lock down the gains and hit the door? Is that what we do? Lock down the gains and hit the door? I don't know. As long as shorts are buying all pullbacks, you're good to go. Yeah, true. We'll just continue to squeeze. All right, we'll try it. Already kind of bouncing on. I don't know, man. Yeah. You're holding for 110? Nice. All right, well, it did not get me there. And it already hit the... I don't know if I should leave this on here now. I mean, it came within like a few ticks. Three ticks. All right, I'm not taking that off. Three ticks from tagging me in. Not doing it. Not this time, Nasdaq. Not this time. You're going to sit it out at 500 for the day, Mo? Yeah, that's a good job. I mean, I'm up 193. I'm not up much on these accounts. I should have really held on these. I don't know why I moved the stop. I was only in 2 micros. Was risking like $90, right? And so no real reason to move the stop there. I don't know. Just did, though. I knew it was 2-star news. I knew it wasn't really going to do much. It did have a little reaction, but not much, right? There's the actual test. Would have got me in there. Would have worked. Well, maybe not yet. 73. 3 points. There's 4 points. There's one more. There we go. 5 points. So it would have worked. But didn't know that. Yeah, I think I did okay there, Tech T. I mean, like, it is Friday, so, like, being careful. You know, it's a rollover week. It's, you know, all the things. We're at all-time highs. We're rolling over on Monday. So, one account's red, Lassie. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Ben, what up? Did that give you 10 points off that level? I don't know that it did it? No. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Cove Bridge. There's no reason to trade them if you don't feel great, you know? So, yeah, Alito, I think I'll probably roll over to the new contract on Monday, but we'll see. I think whenever Ninja does it, I usually do it. And I think it gave me a warning this morning that the next session would be rollover. Long full portu? Full portu? Tom Sabo, is that some sort of Hungarian language? Full portu long? Full portu? Initial balance just paid. Almost. Oh, all accounts full port. You can't type. Oh, okay. I got Tom's phone number, guys. I put it in a bathroom. I put it in one of those bathroom stalls, and it says, please send poops, all pictures of poops to this number. Full port 1 micro. All right, Robert, appreciate you. How many likes we got anyway? No, I haven't visited any of the whole bathrooms. None of those. 36 likes. That's it, guys. Those are rookie numbers, guys. Come on now. You can send some more pictures? No, Tom. They're going to send pictures to you. Shorts are buying all pullbacks. Yeah. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter a free account giveaway. $50 likes. Let's go. Tom, how'd you do today? Tom, get in there. Exclamation point cash. Get in there. You can win a free account. You too can win a free account. Made 146. Let's go. Sells off now. I don't know. You guys like my new hat? Everybody like my new hat? It's just black. It is a Vice Grip Garage hat. VGG Vice Grip Garage. One of my favorite shows. Free Hungarian pesos. Type it in the chat. $100 huff to the winner. What is 100 huff, like 40 cents, 30 cents? I don't even know. Is there a way to get the countdown timer on Ninja? There is. I don't know how to do it though, Francis. Somebody in the chat will have to answer, or you can ask Husk. I think he has it on. Let's see. Yeah, see, Husk has it on his. He has it on his. I don't know how to do it. It's about 30 cents. Boom. See, I was right. What time's the giveaway? We'll do it in like 4 minutes. We'll do it in like 4 minutes here. Husk, how do you put the timer on? I don't know. He's probably listening. You got to pick up your car from the dealer. Oh, man. I might... Man, I kind of wanted to take a stab here short back to the 80. But I think it's not a smart play. There is a bar timer indicator in NinjaTrader. Bar timer. There you go, Francis. Bar timer. Look at that indicator. Check it out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You're going to sell here, Lassie? Let's go. I don't know if it's smart to even try another short here. I mean, I thought about it. It could be a really tight stop. It could be a really tight stop here. I'm going to try it with a tight stop. I'm just going to look for 5 or 6 points. Very, very tight stop here. Very, very tight stop. We usually get a reaction the first time off the 90 level, so it's kind of the thought process here. All right, I just got stopped out. I should have just left it. I don't know why I didn't. I'm only risking like 4 points there. Nothing. I was 3.5 points. 3.5 points is all I was risking. I just wanted a little run back to the not even. No, I guess I would have had to fight the 9. I don't love it. That next shove higher, I think 110 might be a better short spot here. Like 110, 115. We do have a pivot point here though, so you could get a reaction off that. I don't know. So you went through Kyle's video? Yeah. We're only up 75. Yeah, it feels like we're in a huge range, but we're not. So 110 bin. Yeah, I think that's one of those things. I think that might be a better idea. Oh, I actually might try. I might try a short here for real. ES is approaching the initial balance high here. If we can hold below that, I mean, we get a little reaction off that. I think it could probably go back down here for a little bit. Maybe we'll try it. Let's see. I'm watching the ES here. Yeah, we do still have an SMT. I do feel like that's what's fueling the fire, though, just to keep going up. I think I popped like 105, 110. Let's see. A lot of orders at 150 and 160. Interesting. Yeah, Sir Doss, it is bold. ES is pulling back here, though. Look at this. I didn't hit the button. I would have got in right there looking for 90. Didn't quite hit the 90. Huh. I think this next push, we get a decent sized candle back above that pivot there. So you can turn away Takamura? Yeah. I'm actually considering just taking a little long here through the 100 level, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to look for the pop through 105 here. I want to see. I mean, 105 is nothing. It should be able to hit that. That's not a big ask. It's not a big ask. Should get it on this next push above. All right. I wanted to add right there at the 100. I wanted to add a second one, but I think that would have been, it's not smart. So ES at initial balance here. This 110 area I think is a really decent short spot. Am I going to short there? Probably not. Not that we're up 279 now. Pump me higher. You can't stop, won't stop. That's true. All right, guys, if you're not in the giveaway, exclamation point cash, we're going to draw it in 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. Let me get it pulled up here. We got 47 entrances and 77 people watching. If you guys are not in, jump in. You got a few seconds here. Actually, we'll do it at 1 more minute. You got 1 minute. You're holding, hoping for an absolute massive squeeze. Might get it. Yeah, I think a little short in this area. I mean, like, here's the thing, guys. Any shorts, you know, like, at one point it's going to probably pull back. But, like, if you get up into, like, 110, 115 area, you could target down here. I don't think it would be crazy, but... I think a pushback down into the 90 area. Well, actually, I'd probably say 95 because that's where the pivot is, right? 15 seconds and we're going to draw. PW short 70 minis. What? I actually don't even know if I can play this music. I was going to listen to him talking, but I don't know if I can play that music. He's going to probably get out of this. He should, I mean, if he doesn't cover for like 4 or 5 points here at 95, I think that would be a mistake. It could still dump. It could still dump. He's saying he's going to hold, talk to him in 30 minutes, like he's going to hold for 30 minutes. I don't know. I mean, we did say 110, 120 is a good short area, but ES is above initial balance here. It doesn't necessarily look like it's going to go back down. Yeah, he's short, Eric. Think he can last 30 minutes? I don't know. Your accounts won't last 30 minutes. He's cooked at 125, you think? He's still in 10 coins, ATM with 7 accounts. Dang. It's back to his entry. I mean, like I said, I mean, if we lose this pivot, the pullback into 76 is not outside the question. But the problem that you're fighting here, you know, is kind of the ES is right there at initial balance. And so if ES kind of holds this level, not to mention the whole number, all-time highs on the ES. This is all-time highs on the ES, guys, 6,600 right there. So what's the chances that the ES does not take out that 6,600? Pretty low, pretty low. Diego, we're green. We're up 279 on this one funded, and then we're green small on these accounts, $30. Did I enter at 110? No. I took a long scalp and said, I rethought the short. I think just buying dips at this point does make more sense. I mean, we just look, you just got bull flag after bull flag today. And they're all, I mean, none of these are failing. None of these are failing. Right? ES has not taken the all-time high yet. So, I mean, if you wanted to soup the ES at the 6,600 level, I think that pushes us into 120, 125 potentially here, maybe higher. Bear trap to all bears are out? Yeah, probably. Bear trap. He's gambling. Yeah, he's gambling for sure. Oh, did I not do the draw? God dang it, guys. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. All right. The winner is Wolf Scout. Wolf Scout, are you here? Deshaun, you were already in, I think. Is Wolf Scout here? There's Wolf Scout. Wolf Scout, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. It's going to be for a Apex evaluation account there, so send me an email. I think you've won before at some point. Your name sounds familiar to me anyway. He just added again, guys. He's in 84 minis now. I don't know why he doesn't just wait for the 6,600 on ES. It's rigged. Yeah. Yeah, just send me an email to, you can use the same email if you want. I'll shoot you over a code there. Looks like I'll be on My Funded Futures TV next Thursday. Next Thursday. Next Thursday. 25% off resets at My Funded Futures, guys. Use code MM. All right, got a little pullback here. Let's see, is he getting out? His average is 102. Who even fixed these core accounts on My Fund Future? I don't know. I like the 1K. It's okay with me. I think it's okay. Oh, he's got 15K in the account. Straw now. All right, well, he might get the run back down to the 80 here. Where would have a stop on that long right now? If I was long, I would probably 10 points below the 50. So like 72. 72. You kind of want to see the 50 EMA and the initial balance hold right in that area. He's targeting 85, which I think probably makes sense. It's above the 50 EMA. Yeah, you'd have to have 5 of them. I hate weeks. That's what I would do. I would get 5 of them. That's exactly what I would do. Make yourself 5K a week. You are absolutely correct. Now, you can get the pro accounts, which are more expensive, and then there's no caps, right? Or the caps are larger. I think the pro accounts don't have a cap on them, if I'm correct. They are more expensive, though. We lose the 90 here, you're going to see a little bit of a push down into that 50 EMA pretty quickly here. Should we try for a little bounce play off the 50? I don't hate it, to be honest. But it is just a naked 50 EMA down there. You were long at 70, should have taken the 40 points. Oh, okay, so that'd be basically break even. Yeah, I would just be break even. I don't mind the 50 for a bounce here, but would have been a clean 5 points right there. There's 90. 93 would be 10 points. Nice 50 EMA bounce there. Push back up to that 100 level, maybe. We skipped the 50 EMA, and of course it pays. As soon as I didn't take it, you already knew. The pre-lunch reversal, I don't know. So tough to know. I mean, we're really not up that much today. Someone mentioned it earlier. It feels like we are, but we're up 87 points. And I mean, the range today is not even very good. The overall range still very tight at 115 points. Very, very tight. Mancini says, today has followed the plan perfectly, and there's 65.98. Target number 2 in ES is Warren first thing at 8 a.m. Since today is a post-rally day, it would be messy chop as we digest the squeeze. 93 to 80 is the flag. 93 was the first target hit. 98 second target hit. 66, 04, and 11 are bonuses. We dip below 80. Those are the levels. That's what good old El Mancini said. Digest the squeeze. It does sound disgusting. London cashing out. Head over to the pub. Yeah. QQQ popping up a little bit. I mean, this is what we got to hold below, right? Maybe test this. Push lower here. I don't feel like shorting this is the play. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let's see here. I do think the test of like the 100 level makes sense here. We'll see. I'm not saying I'll short there, but I think if you're looking for a short, that's not a horrible spot for it. 97, 96. Yeah, Mancini's, really, to be honest with you, Frank, there's going to be no trade. I mean, like, the morning low, he'll probably call out. So, like, if we go into the afternoon and this low here stays intact, then I would mark that low out. So then a failed breakdown of maybe this low and then a recovery of that low would be one of his trades, right? So he likes to use the morning low and then maybe the London low, kind of a sweep below that. So if we just swept below this and recovered that low, that's still a setup, but a better setup would be a sweep of the overnight low and then a push back up. So that'd be what you could be looking for if you're looking at ES. Now, ideally, a sweep much, much lower is what he would look for. But yeah, I don't know that we get that today. But once we get afternoon, say 1 o'clock, if we hold this level, then a sweep of this low, maybe even the overnight low down here, would be your next failed breakdown level. Now, I'm by far not an expert in it, but just paying attention to what he calls out a lot of times, those will kind of make sense. Grabbing 5 of the core accounts. If I had it, I would hook you up. I hate weeks. I don't have it. I don't have it. You could short here. I mean, I don't think. If you think we're going lower here, I'm kind of tempted to stab short here. I'm tempted. All right, too late. Yeah, no worries, Frank. Yeah, worth a shot. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I have them, but not now. Still could short here, but man, that was the short spot. There's the 50 EMA again. I don't know. Instinct was the short there. Instinct was to grab a little short there. Still kind of want to grab the short here, but still kind of pushing back up here. Might wait to see if it runs this wick here. Considering a short here, but it might be. It might be kind of stupid. All right, we're going to take it. I'm going to try it. I should have waited. I should have really waited for the sweep of this wick. May not matter. I'm going to move this up. It'll be a long if it pushes above there. I want to see it wick this and go back down. Yes, at the initial balance. If it pops it, this probably is just going to go. How about adding to it right there, but I'm going to wait. Yeah, you know, not taking my instinctive, not doing the instinctive short there when I wanted to here, and then might end up costing me here. Back below 100, maybe I'll add to it if ES gets back below initial balance. Got to get back below the whole number here. Otherwise, we're just going to be smoked on this one. I'm going to add one more there. Retest of like the 95. Get me out of the ad, and I'll probably just kill it. Going to reduce risk here. All right. Had to work our way out of that one. Had to work our way out of that one. Crash. That was a little bit of a scary one there, but I think I managed it okay. Up $351 on that now, so I think, well, I would like a little more. Probably not, unless something makes the most sense. Probably just wait. That was a little bit of a scary one. I do think the third test breaks here, and I think we push down and retest the all-time high at 68. Or at least at a minimum initial balance. This is going to be the third test. I think this breaks. So if I didn't trail so stop there, I would have had my full target. All right, Eric, appreciate you. I think it breaks now. Got a failed pivot there on that push up. Unable to make a new high. The hunger is real today, guys. The hunger is real. Okay, let me see here. Let's get this account code sent over to Wolf Scout. Can we find it? Losing that 50 EMA there. All right, Wolf Scout, I got the code sent over to you. Any size Apex eval that you'd want. So be on My Funded Futures TV next Thursday, filling in for Ash between 10:30 and 11:30 a.m. So we might find some trades on there. we're going to reduce our degeneracy for that. I'm actually, guys, I've been really thinking about taking a lot less trades during the day, sticking to like the core strategies that I know work for me. So like the previous day close, the initial balance, maybe not the initial balance sometimes, just depends on if it makes sense. But like your inside bar, looking for inversion plays when they make sense. Like this one today, I mean, this one worked, right? I got stopped out break even, but like, did we sweep any liquidity on the pullback? Nope. Are we delivering from a gap? Yes. So this is like a B setup. It's not a great setup. Had we swept this wick here, I would have had a lot more confidence in this setup. So I'm still looking for the inversion plays. It's still my favorite setup. They're not happening as often. And, they're not really playing out as well as they normally do. That kind of summer price action kind of, killed those a little bit. Special discounts? I don't know, Tech. I can always ask. But, I don't know. I hate weeks it's 90%, 90-10, but you got to make 5K or 10K or something like that to get to the 90-10. The first 5 or 10K there's no split. It's all yours. Yes, just hit the VWAP there. The WAP of V's. But yeah, I'm really thinking about dialing in my trading a little bit here. Maybe going smaller size. I'm still going to go a mini, at least on this account. Because we're up $3,400 on it overall. But, sticking to micros on the other accounts, I think is the way to go. Try to get a couple of these take profit traders passed. I did blow a take profit trader today, and I did pass. I half passed one. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. I wasn't paying attention. I got filled on that move up. Didn't really realize it. Oh, I forgot about this one. I do have another eval that I haven't traded. So we're down 1,500 on one. We're up 1,500 on one. And then we blew one. And then we have one that we've not traded. Those are the breaks. Why did I break even? I moved the stop too early, Frank. I moved the stop too early. So just a mental error. I didn't trust it. And so I moved my stop when the candle pushed up to 56. I should have waited, obviously, for here. For the actual break even, because this is the break even. But this is probably a setup that wins 50% of the time. It's a B setup. I was already up $200, so I kind of traded my P&L there when I shouldn't have. I wanted to move the stop because I didn't want to give any money back. That's not how you should be doing it. All right, guys, this is very, very interesting for a short setup here. It's not that obvious, but what I will say about it is we're putting in lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. So I do think, we are delivering from a gap. You kind of got, like I said, lower lows and lower highs here. So theoretically, if this closes back below this, you think we at least make it to this wick. We also do have a data wick below. Don't forget that this is a data wick here from 10 a.m. I don't think it means all that much, but we'll call it a John Wick. Yeah, we have the John Wick down here. So if you get some momentum through this gap, close below the 50 EMA there, I mean, it's not a horrible play. I might even take it on an eval. Oh, no, I'm not saying they don't have any split. once you reach like 5 or 10K in payouts, then you have the split. But your first 5 or 10K has no split. I think it's 10K, but it could be 5. Takamura, what are you targeting? Are you targeting like on the all-time high retest 68, 70 area? I think 76, 77 is going to be a, initial balance. A really safe target. Something like this wick here. Maybe trying to leave a runner down there at 24,000 if we can get it, but we do have the London close here in a minute and 10 seconds. Well, like I said, I'll try this on an evaluation. Would like for this to close below at the London close here, but only 20 seconds, so I doubt it will. Okay, maybe. Kind of a dirty close, but I'm going to go ahead and take it down there anyway. Stop to break even at the swing there. 79 would be stop to break even here. Stop to break even. Stop me out. What are you going to do? I mean, I managed it just how I should manage it. But we might. I'm going to re-enter here. Stop above the swing high up here. Let me add into this. All right, we're in here, 5. Look for 10 points here if we can get it. ES popping above the VWAPs. I don't really love that. Above 96, I'm going to get out. Watching that trend line there. Need to reject right in this area. Decent reaction. Back through 90, I think we get a nice little push down. If we break above this trend line, it'll be looking for a long. I'll actually long it. Let's see. Willing to go higher risk. Oh, okay, is this 80-20? Oh, okay, I didn't know that, Alexi. Really? Interesting. So all new accounts are 80-20? Let's get back below 90 here so we can kind of get that push lower. Yes, holding above the VWAP there. We could just hold here and get back below 90, 88. I think we get a nice move down quickly. Well, let's see. If it closes above the trend line, then that kind of tells you it's probably going to run higher, at least up into like the 105s, 110s. So I'm watching it closely. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, reclaim the 50 Takamura for sure. That's why I'm saying we got to get back below that 88 level. ES needs to push back below VWAP here too. It might just be a little picky boo above and then the push back lower. Price likes to do that, you know. There we go. Now let's see if we can run. See if we can run. Watching the ES here. If ES can push through this low here, I think we get a little flush. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to buy back. Oh, I didn't mean to cover all there. Oops, I forgot. I think I'm down $75 now. I meant to like reduce risk there and cover one. My bad. Still holding short. Dump it. You're going to need it before we go up, Jamie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. ES is kind of like at the low now. A little double bottom action on the ES looks like. Looking for long from 665. I mean, if you faded me there, Jamie, you probably were okay for, you know, overall. I mean, we do have trendline liquidity. It just, I don't know. I just think we at least make it to 75, but we'll see. Let's see. Is this thing gonna make it here? Oh yeah, that's what I like to do too, Jamie. Little quick scalper-rooney. Yeah, back to this trend line again. Little trend line, trend line. What up, Yoma? Amazing price action. You're so happy. Yeah. Price action's not been great. You never fade max, but sometimes you fade MM. Yeah. Design, you won the giveaway yesterday, by the way, but you weren't here, so we had to give it to someone else. I tried to find you. I looked around in 4 or 5 other streams. You were nowhere to be found. Not much I could do at that point. He was working in the office. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I would have tried to save it for you, but unfortunately, you know, got to be present. Got to be present to win. All right, I need at least 80 here. I did jump back in, you know, a little. You know me. We jumped back in a little scalp. Little scalp. You guys made me for the short, right? You guys made me for the short. ES at a key level here at 87, so it could bounce. It could get a bounce here. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Cover your boo sack. Cover the boo sack. Good movement for the first hour. Yeah, for sure. All right, Yoma, appreciate you. He won a free account from either My Funded Futures or Apex. Put that bag at break even. probably get stopped anyway. There it be, there it be, there it be. Up $400. Man, I can't even show you how much I'm up because it won't. Oh, well, great. There we go. $400 on the dot. Any reset codes for TPT? Not really, Dylan, that I know of. Done by lunchtime. Yep. RTY and YM getting pretty beaten down today. I think it's going to rip right back through these levels at some point. I do think, I mean, ideally, we'd come down here. That would be ideal, but not sure it happens. Back to initial balance here. I think the soup of 75 might be interesting. Maybe a little soup play at 75 there. 440 reset. Yes, it is, Dylan. Over to holding one runner. Good job. I might try a little soup play at 75. Let's see. I'm going to park an order down there, see if we get it. I'm parking an order down there at 75. Actually, I'm going to go 73.50. $73.50. Look for a bounce off that level. I'm gonna look for a little bounce off this level on an eval. And really risking, let's not even risk, I don't even think I need to risk 10 points. We'll risk 10 points, why not? Filled in there. Tagged in. Just looking for a little, just a little squeeze off this level. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. I don't know why I'm saying that. Why were we saying that? W scalp. Yeah. Was that a fart? No farts. No farts. Is there a code for my funded futures core accounts right now? Yeah, MM. MM's always the code. 5-minute gap at 67. Yeah, I was looking for a bounce there too. Little water boy. No fights. No fights. I mean, you know. Yeah, 64.75 looks like another good spot. It's also the 200 EMA right there as well. At 65. I may try it again at 65. Why not? I mean, I don't think that'll be a horrible play. You got the 200 EMA sitting there. You got the previous high. Shouldn't be a horrible spot. You got a wick sitting inside a fair value gap. Granted, the wick is a little lower there. It's at 65. Where's the 200 at? It's at 65 as well. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to look for a little bounce there. Could probably go for a little more, though. Let's go for 10, a 1-to-1 here. You're long off the fair value gap 665? Yeah, I think it's fine. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, you're still long off that. For some reason, code LAB gives me 5% off the old starters, but MM only gives me 0%. I have no idea. Pegasus. Off 5% off resets of the old starters. I don't know. I can ask. That's the first time anybody's ever mentioned it to me. I can ask though. So you're saying I'm getting no can someone check my code? The old legacy for code for discounts off the old legacy resets. I am being told there is no discount. I got a direct contact, so we should get that fixed quickly. Quarter high 68.25, yeah. Thanks, Pegasus. Someone is typing. They are typing already. Look for a bounce down here off that 200 EMA 66. Guess we can push it up to 66. See if we get it here. Got the 15-minute opening range there, the all-time high, the 200 EMA, a few things. Could maybe short here. We're still holding that trend line too. Here's the thing. If we do break this trend line, I think we probably moonshot here hard. 15-minute gave 50. Yeah, nice. 15-minute gave 50 points. It did. That retest there. Nice little push. All right, he said, my code gives 5% on products that have no discount. Everything looks right there. The new reset cost only works for the new plans, though. Okay. If you send that screenshot, let me send to them. I'm telling them. Thank you. Let's see. How can I save image? Here we go. Let me send it to them. Is that it? 0 off. Let me get the other image. Thank you for letting me know that. That way I can let them know, you know. No, wait. I'm sending the wrong one. Are they? Did I copy both code? I think I copied both. Hold on. Fat fingering it over here. I'm fat fingering this thing. There we go. All right, there we go. 5% off versus no percent off. Okay. So your code gives 5%. Okay, anyways, he's checking it now. Oh gosh, guys, I wasn't even looking, and we made the breakout here. Darn it. Do I just jump in? I need to wait for a little pullback. I'll jump in one here. We should at least run. Yeah, I think 105 safe. I mean, we should run all the way back to the highs, but 105 is going to be a safe target. I was looking away there and missed that. Called the pump within a point. Let's go. Oh, thanks, Pegasus. I got it there, finally. I sent it over to them. They should fix it in a moment. He's looking into it, so I mean, I do think if we close above this, that push makes sense. So this will be my last trade on this. Maxie said, woof, woof, woof. Haven't ate anything today, so I want to get something to eat here in a bit. He is holding up here at the VWAP. That's why we're kind of pulling back. It's fine. I could have waited for a little bit of a pullback here, and I really didn't. But we will add into this as we pull back. This will be a good spot maybe for an ad. Kind of like we got the EMAs right there. So I'll add one here. We'll take it off at the 105. Stop at the low. Stop at the low. Oh, man, I forgot to go in there and do that. Oops. Supposed to go change my brother's TV channel. I forgot. Do it in a moment. Here comes the top of the hour. Well, it's not necessarily the reaction we're looking for, but I think it's okay. Going to add again over here at the trend line. 24085 you're looking for? Yeah, not bad. That's right where we're at. Kind of like a little retest of the trend line here. One more ad. Stop at the low. Not a great reaction here, to be honest, but yeah, you know. It's not necessarily what you want to see. When you're long. He was pretty close to passing, but that just put the nail in the coffin. That sucks. I'm going to hold this. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm going to stop at the low. I think that's probably reasonable. That is why you have a full-time job. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Really going to need the ES to hold the 87. Nasdaq's going to have to hold the 75 here. Going to need a good reaction off this level. We already closed back inside the trend line, which technically should be the stop out, but I'm just going to leave it at the low. It's not that much further. Not that much more money there to risk. So it's all right. And are we going to be stopped? Looks like it. Holding that level so far. Yeah, fake me out. Don't drop. I could be like Patrick and just keep adding, right, until it goes my way. I'm going to give it a little more room. It looks like it could sweep the low and then maybe go. Fight your way back above there. Oh, I did no harm. Ah. Nice. I'll give myself a little more room for just one more add here at the low. I'm going to add. And then basically if ES takes the low, then I'll get out. Just going to assume ES holds the low here. Came very close to getting me out of that there. Out of that one add. Just trying to work my way out of this. Not going to be greedy at all. Get above 80 here. Should be able to get a little push into like this level here. There we go. Now we'll move this stop up and see if it can't go. Hoping for a rocket bounce off the 60. I don't want us to get to the 60. Oh, you guys stopped that out or got top tip. That sucks, Pegasus. Still, if we're looking for that run back up here, let's see if we can get it. Pushing above those EMAs. If ES can get above the VWAP here, we probably can. Still red on this trade, technically. But trying to work our way out of it. Probably need to get back to the 92, 93 to get back to green on it. I think so too, Elito, if it can. It's the question. Let's move my stop up to $40 right there. That way we end the day break even no matter what happens. Whether it comes back down or not. I do think if we get above 100 here, this thing should rocket ship. Need ES to reclaim that 90 level though. Really reclaim it and get above there and go. Price has bounced on that 15-minute gap five times. Yeah. Hopefully it's the pump. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, actually, I don't like using the word hope. That's what we're aiming for. There's no hoping in trading, right? There's no hoping. No hopium. All right, technically back to break even on the trade now. ES pushing its way above the VWAPs. There sure is praying when you're down. Yeah, it's true. And I think at that 105 swing, right up here, I'm going to lock in the 95. So at 105, I'm going to lock in 95. I could take this trade off right here for basically break even if I wanted to. But I think it's decent probability that we run through the highs again. Again, at 105, I'm going to lock in. Actually, do I? Because at 105, we may get a pullback. Pump it. Please, Lord, just get me back to break even. I don't even want to profit. Yeah. And that 100 level sure is holding us down. That small 1 minute gap here. If we could just get above that, we go. Get above that gap, we can just go. Right here at this pivot point as well, 96. That next push we should move quickly, get back above 100 here. I want to see some expansion really quick. Let's get that Hulk smash boner candle right through there. Hulk smash boner candle. Gets break even. Well, for all that time I spent, you might as well hit TP. Yeah, true. Life of a trader. Back above 100 here, I want to see an expansion candle. I want to see a big candle right into the highs. Still being held down by this 1 minute. telling you, we get above 105 here, we rocket ship. Rocket ship. Give me a weekend Hulk boner. Oh. This thing just cannot get above that 1 minute, that little teeny 1 minute gap. It's just not getting above there. It's not that small. It's like 6 points or something, right? Yeah, no, actually it's 10 points. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up a little bit. I think it's safe. I really don't want to see it back below the pivot. Need to hold that 95 level at this point. Here we go. 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 Rotating into a channel for the rest of the day. Who knows? That 105 level's key here. I want to see us just pop right through there. I would have liked to have seen this close above on this candle, but I don't want us to soup that 105. I want it to just rip right through there. All right, stop's coming up now. I really don't even know that I love this. I really want it to just go. This thing could retest 95. I am aware of that here. 30 seconds left on this 1 minute candle here. If we can just close above, I'll feel way more comfortable with my stop. Close above here. Ten seconds. Push it. This next candle closes above. I think we just off to the races to the high here. There we go. Close above. So now I'm comfortable with where my stop is. I'm going to leave it right there. And I want to see the all-time highs here. I'll move my stop up at 111.50. I'll move it up to 106. So at 111.50, we'll move the stop to 106. That's effectively break even on this trade had I gotten in long here. So at 111.50, we're going to move it to 106. You did it for science, longed at 99, got out at 105. Let's go. Wants to add. Woof. Leave the PC for the day. Don't do it. I'm completely comfortable with where the stop is here. If it fails, if it hits my stop, then there's nothing else I could do there. Stop is at the bottom of the gap, so it's literally at the bottom of this gap. You really want to see the 100 level here hold. And again, at 111, we'll move the stop up to 106. Because at 111, this thing should just rocket ship right through the high of day. Should. $200 might not be too far-fetched. Yeah, it could be. We'll take the 115 though.
Now maybe.
That's all you get. That's all you get. But I did it anyway. Exactly. I hate weeks. Kevin, you missed the giveaway. This thing is really teasing me here. And break even trade. After all that, it's all good though. I don't know. I think I managed it okay. Could I have left some of these on? Yeah, but like, do we know this is going back up? No, you don't know. You have no idea. So I think averaging in and covering's not bad. Not a bad idea. But I do think that all of this gets ran. I do think all this liquidity gets ran. All right, so we're up 385 on that account. 1,500 on another. We blew another. We're up 351 here. And 20 accounts times $28. Nothing great. That's it. I do think I'm going to call it there, guys. I am hungry. I might be back for the power hour. Oh, maybe for a little 3 o'clock degen action. We'll see. Trying to be less of a degen, though. Oh, come on. You really? 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 Pushing back above here. We are stabbing again. This time with a little bit bigger size. 6 minis. Don't ask me why. Stop down on 1. I'm just looking for 5 points. Still in 4. What happened? Why did that take me out of all of them? I had one more sell up at 15. I don't know what happened there. All right. Well, up $800. We're going to call it there on that account. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you want to help support the channel, use code MM on any and all the prop firms except for Apex. Use code MYTH. The Futures Desk, use code MMM. The Futures Desk 60% off sale does end tonight. Apex 80% off, Bulanox 83% off. You guys know all the deals. If you want to use the code, Take Profit Trader 40% off, no activation fee. Trade Day 30% off, no activation fee. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I'll probably be back for Power Hour. If not, enjoy your weekend. But we'll probably come back for Power Hour anyway. And then, of course, we'll be streaming the Sunday Open. As always, hit that like button on your way out, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical